56-yarder. It's got, no, does not have the leg. And Chris Davis takes it in the back of the end zone. He'll run it out to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45. There goes Davis. Oh, my God. Davis is going to run it all the way back. Auburn's going to win the football game. Auburn's going to win the football game. He ran the missed field goal back. He ran it back 109 yards. They're not going to keep him off the field tonight. Holy cow.
Joe, and with me I have Derrick.
Hello.
And I've also got Ethan playing the role of coughing / Ryan. Yeah, Ryan was supposed to be here, but his computer's sucking dicks right now. It's the best way to put it.
Alright, that's alright.
He's used to that, it's fine.
Alright, so we had a lot of things go down this week. We had the NBA trade deadline, which was last night. It ended last night, and nothing helped. Nothing good went on, per se. It was eventful, put it that way, as in like two big trades, were made, and Celtics did.
Can you elaborate on those trades?
Alright, well, here's what happened. Monday, Kings and Pelicans exchanged DeMarcus Cousins and Omri Caspi for Tyreek Evans, Buddy Hield, Langston Galloway, and a 2017 first-round and second-round draft picks. So, DeMarcus Cousins now with whatchamacallit, with Anthony Davis in New Orleans. That's basically twin terrors. They're both about 6'10". They're good power forward / centers, and they're like 2.5 games out of 8th place, which I think they can probably make it back and probably be in the playoffs. So, Tuesday, Lakers fired GM Mike Kupchak and hired Magic Johnson as the temporary GM. I'm guessing if he's not temporary, then he's going to be the new GM. And they also trade Lou Williams to the Rockets for Corey Brewer and a future draft pick.
Oh, well, all right then.
Wednesday, Wizards acquired this name is hard, the first name. Bojan Bogdanovic and Chris McCullough from the Nets in exchange for Andrew Nicholson, Marcus Thornton, and a 2017 protected first-round draft pick. Cavaliers signed Derrick Williams to a second 10-day contract.
I was about to say, that's me.
No, not you. And Thursday, deadline day. This was where one of the bigger trades happened. It was the 76ers, who has probably one of the better defensive centers out there, Nerlens Noel. They trade Nerlens Noel to the Dallas Mavericks in exchange for Andrew Bogut, Justin Anderson, and a top 18 protected first-round draft pick.
How have the Mavericks been recently?
I don't know. I haven't checked in.
Well, that's kind of why I'm asking, because it's been years since I watched basketball.
I know Dallas isn't doing that well. Your two main teams that are doing well in Texas are Houston and San Antonio. San Antonio's always doing well, so.
Oh, that's expected.
Yeah. And the thing was, there was some conversation going on about the Andrew Bogut, because Andrew Bogut was, they said the 76ers are going to buy out his contract and he's going to become an unrestricted, just like a free guy out there, so that someone could pick up.
Going back to the Spurs real quick, you know that Tim Duncan's got his own brand of cereal?
He does.
What?
Yeah, Tim Duncan of the Spurs. It's not really his cereal, but now for like the past month, I've been like ringing up boxes of Slam Dunkin' It's just basically like HEB brand Cheetos. For those listening, HEB is basically like Texas's greatest invention since the Whataburger. It's like arguably the greatest. No, it is the greatest grocery store on the planet. Anyway,
I don't know.
they were like,
I
"Hey,
work for Market Basket up here in the Northeast.
Market Basket, ayo.
hey, shut up for a second." Okay,
Oh wow.
Tim. They basically said, "Hey, Tim Duncan, we're
Hostile.
gonna give you your own cereal." So they did, and I'm like, "All right, only in Texas." I think I might actually go buy some now.
Tell us how it tastes.
Yeah.
Can you feel the
I assume it tastes just like regular Cheerios.
Well, you don't know. It could taste a little different. Probably
Like
won't,
what?
though. Alright.
Oh right, sorry, it's Texas. It'll taste like brisket. All right.
So, you asked how the Mavericks were doing? They're in 12th
Yeah.
place with a 22 and 34 record. I don't know why I got stuck on 4.
Oh god.
I'm trying to talk to 34.
Words.
We're in the top 3 spots.
Oh. Tony just put in the chat saying, have a good podcast tonight.
A little bit late, Tony.
Thanks.
Anyways, go on.
Alright, and more deadline things that got done yesterday was the Chicago Bulls trade McDermott and Gibson and a protected second round pick to Oklahoma City for Cameron Payne, Joffrey Laverne, and Anthony Morrow. I think Anthony Morrow was one of those guys thrown in at the last second, because if you check on or taken out at the last second, because if you check on some places it'll say he's in it, but other places say he's not in it. So.
Oh, okay, so would you say that the ones that included him would be reliable sources or not?
ESPN had it in there, so shout out to ESPN.
Oh, so that's pretty reliable, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Just gonna put this in here. Hey, ESPN, if you ever want us, fly some of us out, come see the complex. I ain't objecting to it.
I'm fine with traveling.
That'd be cool. But
All right, so what? Anything else in basketball world?
There was one.
Land?
There was one last trade, and that was the Phoenix Suns trade PJ Tucker to Toronto for Jared Sullinger, who was with the Celtics last year. Went away in free agency and sucked it up with Toronto. He was not that great with us.
Oh, well then.
And that's all that happened. That was a very.
That's pretty much.
It's a very
that's pretty much it in
trade deadline.
Go ahead.
Week.
Oh.
I know a lot of people were expecting the Celtics to make a big move because they had they had a possible number 1 overall pick with Brooklyn's pick this year. But I'm thinking they're going to use that and draft a good person this year. Draft a good person and trade away their surplus of guards in the offseason.
Surplus of guards?
Yeah, they have a surplus of guards. They got Avery Bradley, who's a good defender, and Marcus Smart, who's coming into his own as a good defender. He's been working on his defense, and he's a crafty guard.
Okay.
We also got Isaiah Thomas, who's the number 2 scorer in the entire NBA. Shout out to everyone who's 5'9" said, and has had people say you're never going to amount to anything.
Oh man. Yeah, go those guys.
Yeah.
I look up to them literally.
And then you got Terry Rozier. Then they got a bunch of guys down in D League they're all right. I'm not gonna say like the best of the best. They're just all right. But yeah, they have a surplus of guards down there, and I think they're gonna keep the pick and then trade away some of their guards for a center, something they need. Because Al Horford's not a center.
All right. Well, looking forward to hearing about that then.
Yeah. All right, and I think that covers it for basketball this week. Just because nothing really happened. The All-Star game was last week. West won. Who cares? The guy said he was going to win the slam dunk contest won. Who cares? I don't know who won the 3-point contest, but again, who cares? Any all-star game that any sport is just kind of just like it's.
Who cares?
Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing going on.
Yeah.
There's defense play, but it's not like a lot of defense.
All right, moving on to the world of football. It's still the off season.
It's still the off season, but there's a mystery going on in the NFL right now.
Oh yeah, isn't it about Brady's jersey?
Who has Brady's jersey?
Oh no! Yeah, I heard about this.
Who has Brady's jersey?
This is
I
so
saw this.
freaking
I saw this
stupid.
on ESPN the other day. People were talking about like, who has Brady's jersey, and he's poking fun at it himself. He made this like chart of who may have his jersey. It had people on there like Lady Gaga, his dog, Smeagol.
Smeagol?
No.
Oh man.
Julian Edelman.
At least
on there.
he's being a good sport about it. I can appreciate that.
Is funny. He's got like Swiper the Fox on there too.
Oh, that reminds me. According to the Sports Yahoo article, it's worth 500 grand. The
Well, it's sick because he broke a lot of records with the that his entire game. That entire game, just like a big record breaker.
yeah,
He beat,
500 grand, you say?
He took
500
That's like
grand.
his 5th ring he's won. So
All right. All right. So I'm gonna go hunting real quick. See you guys soon. I'm going jersey
get
hunting.
over it,
Jersey.
Mike. Okay, what the hell? Hold on. I hate.
That's true.
all
Yeah, if
these
you're on the
sports
East
right
Coast,
now.
when you go, you're saying
I-
jersey
I
hunting.
clicked on the article.
you're
during-
thinking of
they have a picture on there, his
New
suspect
Jersey.
board, and they start
yeah,
playing
but
a
apparently it's
stupid
worth
ad.
500 grand, which I
I'm
believe
just-
is ridiculous.
I'm not kidding. It's just like, Jesus Christ, I don't want to listen to your stupid ad. Just give me the picture.
What happened?
What happened?
Yeah. All right, this is who he has on his suspect
Oh.
board.
Really?
He's got the O'Doyle family. The crab people from
So they get like
South Park.
$1.50 every time an ad plays. So there you go.
He's got Jaws on
Yeah.
there. The clown who
I'm looking
stole
at it
our
right
bunny.
now. The
He's got Scooby, his dog.
Oh, the crab people.
That's funny. He's got creepy him.
Yeah,
from,
I'm
like,
looking
his,
at it right
You
now.
know one of those pictures from Deflategate where it's just like a creepy
Scooby.
artist rendition of him. Where, like, yeah, he's got that on there. He's got Steve Carell on there. Oh, it's not Steve Carell. I don't know who it is. It's somebody on there. It says associated with Dementors, never been caught.
Creepy him.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who that
Yeah.
who that's a
Oh,
picture
wow.
of. It's like an actual
Steve-
person.
why
with,
Steve
like, a
Carell, of
bandana
all
on his
people?
head. I'm not kidding.
Oh.
The guy who
Associated with
stole
Dementors,
Khaleesi's egg from Game of Thrones.
Um.
And Gary Oak.
Actual person with a bandana. All right, I can think of a few rock stars
He
that would
says,
do that. But
"Bad
all right,
kid,
who else
Gary
is on
Oak
there?
Says smell you later.
Haven't seen Game of
It
Thrones,
does.
so yeah.
And then it says,
Get-
it's got Julian Edelman.
And who?
Julian Edelman.
Gary
It says
Oak.
sneaky
Oh.
That's probably true.
Gollum, and it's got arrows pointing to both pictures saying loves rings.
I was about to ask, did he say smell you later?
Gary
I'm looking
Oak.
at these and it's just funny. Crab people wishes to rule the land of Earth.
What?
Yeah, that's his dog. Always,
Oh, of course.
always steals Fluffy's.
Oh, okay.
Guess Fluffy's his other dog. And of course, guess Swiper the fox, who's just like up the top there.
He's also got
Smell you
Scooby,
later.
which I don't know if, yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, things happen.
I just like the Gary Oak one. I think that one's the
Yeah, the
funniest
other big
one.
thing-
It's
Yeah,
honestly the most
that
unexpected
happened.
one, if you ask me.
We're not gonna talk about that though, because we talked
Yeah,
about
that's
that
true.
too.
Imagine it is Gary Oak. He comes out at like a certain
Yeah,
football game.
I'm sure everyone's tired of hearing about it though, too.
Yeah, things happen.
So
Yeah, like Atlanta blowing that lead.
Oh, wow.
all right, and the other
We
thing
talked
talked about
about
it
that.
plenty,
apparently they're gonna be making
and I'm
a
pretty sure
Superman
everyone
movie.
else talked about it plenty,
I haven't heard about it.
Yeah.
especially Atlanta, who blew
Yes.
the lead.
Everyone's sick of it. Let's shut the hell up and move on. Yep. Apparently it's gonna be a book too. It's slated for a 2018 release, and apparently there's supposed to be 2 movies.
So is it going to be an actual movie, or is it like a documentary or something?
And
I
and
read
apparently,
that it's gonna be a
some of the companies
documentary.
on the internet that
Either
have
that
involved
or
it,
it's
because
gonna
it's
be
expensive,
like a
it's
movie.
got stolen.
I don't know.
crazy.
It's supposed to be a documentary. It's based
So-
on a book. So
If it's an actual movie, then cast Mark Wahlberg.
Mark.
I say it was Roger.
I don't care what he does, just put him in the movie.
I can't have them lose. So I'm just gonna take this
Mark
jersey. It's
Wahlberg.
mine now.
I say the Falcons are butthurt and they
Not just
stole
he
it.
was salty. Everybody in the NFL was salty. Everyone in the stadium was salty.
I watched him
Boo.
at the Super Bowl.
Gets on
Yeah.
stage and gets booed off.
He was so salty, you could tell. Yeah, everybody was salty about it. People are constantly bitching and moaning about the overtime
That's the only
rules.
2 things I've heard about
Boo.
football.
Yeah,
We can talk about baseball, yeah.
Is that it?
that's like
Is that
Roman
all?
Reigns heat.
Spring training started today.
We'll get into that later.
First game's
yeah.
Is that all? Is that everything for football this week?
I believe it is. Yeah. And
Alright,
next
moving
is baseball, right?
They technically started their spring training
Yeah.
yesterday.
Doesn't
spring
training start
against
soon?
Northeastern University. They always
Oh,
do
today.
Yeah,
this.
Okay, cool.
They'll play a couple games against
So
Northeastern or a couple games
the Red
against,
Sox,
Boston College.
they started their spring training
Yesterday
today.
was technically their first
They lost
spring
against the
game.
Mets
They won
3-2.
that one, I believe, like
And
6-2. Yeah, because I wasn't watching it.
Oh, they
because
did?
I was at work for one reason. Another thing that my MLB at bat app doesn't work like that.
oh, okay.
And oh, excuse me. And yeah, they won. They won pretty big. And
Oh,
the
really?
first baseman they just signed, Moreland. First at bat that game for him, he hits a home run. Yeah, I think he went 2 for 3 that day. Yesterday. No, not bad at all. They won 9-6 yesterday. I found it. So I was wrong. They didn't win 6-2. They won 9-6.
Wow.
Oh. Well, great.
Today they lost 3-2, and the guy who got a home run.
No, it's not
was
bad.
Some guy no one's ever heard of.
Okay,
That's
so
the same
I'm
thing.
looking at.
Left field.
Oh, they did.
No, someone did. For the Red Sox, it was like.
Okay,
inning.
so
I'm checking the box score right now. Bottom of the 7th inning, this guy come up named Bogusevic, left fielder. Goes 1 for 1. He gets a.
I mean, someone might have.
2 RBIs. He's the
Someone
only
might
person
have.
to get a hit in the. He's not the only person to get a hit in the game because the pitcher. I think it's the pitcher. Someone else got a hit. Let me check. I'm checking the things right now. Hanley Ramirez got a hit. Hanley Ramirez went 1 for 3 today. So
Oh, well, how about that?
no RBIs for him. Though.
he sounds familiar, to be completely honest.
And I'm just gonna go through the scores for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Rest of the league today. For the rest of the people that play today. Scoreboards. So right now on the bottom of the
Yeah,
8th,
go
the
Hamlin.
Reds are beating the Giants 4-2. Orioles beat the Tigers 2-0 today. Phillies lost to the Yankees 9-4. And the Brewers beat the Panthers. The Panthers are the University of Milwaukee
Okay.
college team. And they beat them 11-0.
Damn it.
Wow.
It is, but you also gotta figure that the Brewers also have Ryan Braun, who quietly had a good year last year. Nobody was covering him because there was no scandal against him this year.
Wow.
Ortiz.
That's embarrassing.
That's very embarrassing.
Ortiz had a good go-out year. Right off into the sunset.
One, there was no
I think a
scandal.
lot of
Everyone
people
was paying
don't
attention, and two, everyone was paying attention to the Cubs. Oh yeah, that too.
Especially with
That's
Steve
true,
Ortiz.
yeah,
You
him
wanna
and
see what
Ortiz.
happened, like who hit home runs
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
in the
he really did.
Brewers game.
I'm gonna miss him.
Let's see, Brinson, never heard of him. He hit
Everybody
home
will,
run.
man.
I guess
Yeah,
it was
a lot of
two-run
people
home
are
run
gonna.
or second home run off in the third inning off Goodman. 0 on, 0 out. And he hit another one today, fourth inning off of Schulfer, 2 on, 1 out. So he had 2 home runs today, so he netted about 4 RBIs, something like that. This guy named Gannett hit one in the fourth inning off of Schulfer, 0 for 1. 0 on, 1 out. Yeah. And Aguilar, he went in the fourth inning off of Moynihan, 2 on, 1 out. That's how they scored their runs on the home run. Any baseball? Okay, I know we talked about this in the group messenger, but I guess people want to go over who we think we're going to win each division. I think it's a little early. I think it's a little early for that, but we can still do that. We can still do that, though, just like make quick predictions. Like for...
It's gonna be.
yeah.
It really is too
like, I
early.
predict the Boston Red Sox to be in the top, but they could be beaten by the Orioles.
I mean,
this year.
it's not much of a prediction. It's more of saying our team's gonna
The
win.
Red Sox should be number 1 because
Yeah,
they
exactly.
got
It's more
arguably the
gloating
3
than
best
predicting.
Starting pitchers in
That's
a row
true, yeah.
in the American League East with Chris Sale, David Price, and
Yeah.
Porcello.
Oh, yeah, that's
Porcello
true.
won the Cy Young.
That's the
last
same with
year.
me.
Sale won the Cy Young, I want to say, a couple of years ago, and Price won it a couple of years ago. I know he's won one as well.
Oh, yeah,
All three
they
of them
do.
have won Cy Young awards.
Who are those starting pitchers again?
Clay Buchholz brought that veteran presence, though. He's been on the team for a long time, so all these younger kids coming up like,
Oh, okay.
he's gonna
And
be
by the way, since they
a
traded,
Red Sox. I'm gonna make all this money. He
since
comes
they
out to
traded
the media
Clay
and say,
Buchholz, I
"Listen,
think they're gonna
you better work your butt off for the media
get off a
section."
lot better this year.
It's just gonna chew right through you. Ugh.
That's true,
Alright.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. You go ahead.
Yeah.
You first.
Yeah.
I can do both.
Honestly,
I
oh,
have
go
not
ahead.
seen Dropkick Murphy's concert in Boston. I cannot.
I was just gonna say something personal.
No,
It's on my bucket list. To one,
Does it
go see the
count if I
Dropkick Murphys
go
in Boston, and
to
two,
a
go to a Red Sox game in
Victory
Boston.
Parade in like 2007, and they were
One
showing
day,
on the
one day.
floor.
We've already been
Does it
there,
count as a concert?
so you can suck it.
Okay, then I can't say I've been to both.
Like, I want to have that
I was gonna ask you guys
experience.
who you think's gonna win the AL Central, American League Central. You got Cleveland, Detroit, Kansas City, Chicago White Sox, and Minnesota.
Yes. Yes. All right, lucky you guys. Okay, what's
I'd
next?
say it's gonna be Cleveland again, just because they added the power with Edwin Encarnacion. We got 2 guys that can both hit the ball pretty far, and Edwin Encarnacion and
Probably.
Santana.
I don't know.
Their pitching's pretty good. It's not the best, but it's pretty good. If I were to give it a grade, I'd give it a B+. And then
All right.
I didn't get Ethan's pick yet. Ethan, who's winning?
Like, it's. I don't know. I'm at a lost roads right now.
All right, so we got 2 for the Indians.
Oh, okay.
Derek, you gonna go with the
All right.
Indians as well? Going with the White Sox. All right.
I'll go with the Indians.
All right. So 3 for the Indians. If we're all wrong, then we can all just say we were all wrong.
I'll say
this is
White
gonna
Sox
go
because fuck you
closer
guys.
to Derrick, 'cause I guess he would know more about this. The AL West.
Nah, just because
Texas
he went into
Rangers,
detail,
Seattle Mariners,
I'm gonna have to say
Houston
Indians now.
Astros, Los Angeles Angels, and Oakland.
Yep.
You're already going with Astros?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going with Astros as well. Not gonna lie. I don't think the Angels are gonna do that well. They have Mike Trout. And that's it.
Astros.
They don't have anyone else.
Okay, Derek,
They got
chill.
Albert Pujols,
You
but
just
he
went
keeps getting
Astros
injured, and he's
right away.
close to 40, so I don't think he's gonna be playing that
Oh.
much longer.
It's either them or Los Angeles. I'm saying that right now. Really? How come?
Oh,
Oh,
is that
that's it?
Texas was
Oh,
the number one
yeah,
team
never
last
mind.
year, but they also lost their best player, and that was Daniel Murphy.
Well, when you say it like that, yeah, I'm just putting it all on
They lost
Astros
him
now.
in free agency this year, and it's just
Yeah,
He was
I'm with
their best
Astros
player.
too. We got all three for Astros.
which sucks. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, especially in the West, because Seattle's also an improved team. They made that trade with Arizona earlier this year to get Gene Segura in the offseason. And they signed a couple of good guys.
Oh, man.
So it's going to be
Lovely.
interesting to watch that division.
Well,
Oakland's
this season's
always
going to be interesting.
because you never know what they're going to do. All right, moving on. What? Oh, okay. We're going to move on to the National League. NL East, we got the Washington Nationals, New York Mets, Miami Dolphins. Oh, jeez.
Well,
Miami Marlins.
no, I just said well.
A dolphin is a mammal. Come on. Yeah. The Philadelphia Phillies. Which is the dumbest
Jesus
name.
Christ.
If I'm going to be honest here,
There it
come up with
is.
something more original.
Yeah, there we go.
Two different fish, Joe. Two different fish.
Come on, Joe.
And one of them's not even a fish.
No, but it's not like Phillies though. It's
How about the Philadelphia
you
cheesesteaks?
could be talking about baby horses. I think
That
those
sounds
are
that
Phillies,
sounds more delicious than
but
threatening.
They're not.
true,
They're talking
yeah.
about.
Oh, but then again,
they're
socks
talking
don't
about people who
really
live in Philadelphia.
seem threatening either.
Yeah, the Red Sox. I mean,
They should, but they don't.
we're the Phillies and we're gonna
Here's
kick
what
your
I'm saying.
ass.
You
It's
should
like,
change it
what?
to Something like Philadelphia Freedom, just because Philadelphia.
Yeah, they are called Phillies, to be
This place
fair.
where the-
Yeah,
with the
that's true, yeah.
yeah, Liberty Bell, the
They should have a horse as their logo, not a giant pig.
So, it would make
If they're
more
gonna be called the
sense to have
Phillies,
Ben Franklin as your mascot.
Philadelphia Freedom.
All right.
Libertyville.
And the last team in the NL East is the Atlanta Braves.
Hmm.
So that actually makes sense.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna
Have
say the
b-
New York Mets are gonna win that.
Okay,
That's
sure.
only-
Why not? Why not?
Yeah, why
Yeah,
not?
I
Let's do
think they're
that.
gonna win.
Have them fight a kite in the middle of the game.
Just pick a team. You have to choose. All right, you're in for the Phillies. How about you, Ethan? You gonna go with the Marlins? I think this is the first time.
I've got nothing on this. Okay.
Shut up! That was an honest mistake. I saw Miami.
All right,
on
fine,
the
Phillies.
thing.
Just because we had a
I
huge
saw the Miami
conversation
on the
about it.
thing. I was like, oh, Miami Dolphins. My brain's
I'll
still
go-
in football mode. Leave me alone.
I'll go with the Marlins.
It hasn't fully switched over
Yeah.
to baseball.
You're gonna go with the Dolphins.
I
Cool.
do. I watch a lot of sports.
Yeah, go with the
Sports are good for
Dolphins. Yeah, it's all your fault. You suck,
Alright,
Joe.
So moving on to the NL Central, we're gonna go to the Chicago Cubs, St. Louis.
We watch way too many sports.
Isn't that kind of sports?
Now we're confusing the teams.
It's
Yeah, sports are
slam-dunkingly
good for you.
delicious.
They're nutritious and delicious. Just like my dick.
All right.
We talk about sports being
NL
delicious
Central,
or
the
Tim
Chicago
Duncan
Cubs,
cereal.
St. Louis Cardinals, Pittsburgh Pirates, Milwaukee Brewers, Cincinnati Reds.
guess.
Go all through these
Yeah, it is. It's
until I
kind
get
of
to
sports.
finish 'em.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm going
Slammed.
with the Cubs.
It slammed dunked to your toilet. So.
Here's why I'm going with the Cubs, though. They have
Okay.
a wonderful core of young players. Just 100%
Cubs.
wonderful.
Cubs.
You got Anthony Rizzo at first base, Chris Bryant, who's at third base, who can also play in the outfield, Kyle Schwarber, who's in the outfield.
Cubs.
I'm trying to think here. The pitching squad's pretty good with John Lester. He's one of the
Yeah.
better left-handed starters. Why the Red Sox didn't sign him again? Beats me. Jake Arrieta, I think he didn't win it last year, but I think he won it the year before the Cy Young Award. It's either him or Clayton Kershaw. It always seems to be Clayton Kershaw or somebody else who won it. Trying to think. Who else I got? Anyway, that's like the two top pitchers, and I think they're just gonna do it. I think they're gonna do it again this year. I got the Cubs too. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be. I hope they do well this year. I'm just gonna put it that way. I hope they do well, because if they don't, people are just like, oh, it's a fluke. So, Cubs. Alright, moving on. We got the
Cubs.
NL West, which is the Los Angeles Dodgers,
Cubs.
San Francisco Giants, Colorado Rockies, Arizona Diamondbacks, and San Diego Padres. I had to think of the name.
Yeah.
For this one, I'm going with Colorado. I'm going with the Rockies. I got a good feeling about Nolan Arenado. I think he's going to do wonderful things. And I swear to God, if any of you take him in fantasy baseball, I will hunt you
Hey,
down and I will slit your throats. He is
Colorado.
mine.
You going with the Rockies?
You better not. You better not. If I get the first pick, I'm either spending it on him or Mike Trout.
Well, now that you said it, we're gonna do it now. Great
I'm
job,
sorry,
Joe.
I feel like Gus.
I'm gonna take him from you.
You're going with the Padres? Really? Why?
I kind of want to join the fantasy league now just to piss you off.
Yeah, we can all piss Joe off. It's fun.
Oh, I hope it's a good gut feeling, because if it's not, then
I'm going with the Padres. Yeah,
Really, man.
yeah. I'm just,
if it's not a good choice,
I'm
you're
just
gonna have a bad
going. I'm just going on. Yeah, I got a gut feeling about the
time. Could put
Padres.
red versus blue on in the background.
They're gonna make it. If it's not, you're gonna just make fun of me until I die. So, it's fine. Yeah.
With the Arizona?
All right, cool.
I don't know. I don't know
So,
what they're gonna do.
who do you got, Derek?
The
Has
safe
Derek
bet would've probably
has
gone
Derek
either
picked
San
yet?
Francisco
I
or
haven't
I
Dallas.
like
picked.
Joe and I picked
Give me a
Just
moment.
because.
I'm going
pick a
with the
team.
I'm going with the
You're going out on a
Diamondbacks.
limb with Arizona.
Diamondbacks.
Yes.
Really?
Okay, then. I guess that's a good enough reason. Well,
The only reason I'm gonna be honest, the only
there's our baseball segment.
yeah, the reason I'm going
Pay
out
us-
on this
pay
limb is
up,
because one
Adam.
of my favorite bands are from there.
Bitch, you never hear.
Wow.
That is literally no other
Tell us
reason.
what we can and can't talk about.
Okay, well
it's
that's
It's the only reason I have, making it the best reason.
You
okay.
can't fire us. He's gonna kill the podcast. You guys suck.
Yeah, pay up, Adam. You're the one who told us. Yeah. I don't like it. Please don't fire us.
Adam's gonna kill us.
But
Yeah, he's gonna
but
kill
in all
us now.
seriousness, Adam's brought us here, so
Yeah, he's gonna kill the podcast.
But still, don't try to tell us
He's gonna
what to
delete
do.
the channel
we'll
somehow.
do what we want.
Be like, yeah, these three, we're changing the password and everything.
Yeah, we're changing everything.
You have our respect. You're not here.
We love you,
Adam.
Adam.
Yeah.
Hey.
Our respect to Adam, but
There's
suck our
nothing wrong
dick.
with
So
Mexicans.
We
Just
respect you,
saying.
Adam, to an extent.
you're respected.
I'm sorry about him.
You're just a little bit too
Alright,
Mexican
so
for us. I'm
We're
sorry.
just gonna.
Hey,
So
just gonna
okay,
move on.
sorry.
We're just gonna move
Sorry.
on.
Uh,
Yeah, we're gonna move on before we get any more hate mail from
No.
any
I guess I'll just take my burrito making skills elsewhere.
What do you guys want with that next?
yeah. How?
Oh,
I'm
no,
sorry, Adam. I
I
love
brought
you.
that
I
up.
love you. Please don't unfriend me.
We're gonna
Okay,
move on
let's-
before anything else happens.
All right.
Let's
But
be-
I have a question to ask you guys first. Just a real quick question. You guys hungry?
Yeah.
I'm very hungry. Well, because.
How about wrestling fans?
Oh,
AJ
boy, I've
Styles
got-
sucks. No,
I've
just
got
kidding.
2 articles up and ready.
You guys hear
Oh
about it?
no! Here we go. What?
Well,
What?
I gotta open up the page first.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hungry.
My
Why?
notes. I didn't forget. I have my notes up. This is Chris. Well, Chris's seafood restaurant. Hey, you. Yes, listening to this podcast.
Tell us
Have you
about
ever
it.
wondered
I'm
if seafood
listening.
made by a completely
I'm
inept
listening.
Cook? Oh, look no further. Here at Chris's food truck in Austin, Texas, you can
You
have
forgot-
freshly cooked fish. What type of fish, you ask? Well, it's whatever.
This happened
What's
last
on
time
the fish,
too.
you ask? Glad you asked. It's whatever type of salad dressing he has available. So come on down. You have the culinary experience of your life. Disclaimer: Chris's food truck and Pressbox podcast have no responsibility if you or a loved one gets sick. Doesn't that sound wonderful, guys? Oh.
I backed away from
Yeah.
my mic.
It sounds amazing. Derrick, wrestling, go.
All right, so this week's NXT taping. I'm gonna start with that. We had
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bobby Roode versus No Way Jose.
Oh my God, here we go.
So then
Yep. Yep, and I believe he faced Bobby
oh no,
Roode.
wait. When the fuck was this? This was 24. All right, this was written on the 24th. That's today. What's happened? Oh, Cassius
I remember
Ono
s-
came back.
I remember
I'm
seeing
so
this
happy.
all over
He made his
YouTube
official
because our
comeback
boy,
to NXT.
My boy Derrick here has
Yeah.
a man crush on Finn Balor.
I don't think it was
And,
Bobby Roode.
He didn't even face anybody. I don't think. I think he just ran in on a match. That's what I remember watching.
Well,
I remember him just running in on a match between. Oh my God, yeah.
yeah,
He's obsessed with Finn Balor, man.
I kind of am.
But speaking of Finn Balor, I'm gonna steal
already
your
addicted to
article.
him. You're dead to
Finn
him.
Balor came back at the recent NXT tapings,
You
Anyway.
helping helping Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm gonna let Derrick talk about it before he kills me. So
So
talk about.
I thought he was showing off his fabulous
Yeah.
titties, his handprint things.
So-
on them.
on Twitter, Finn basically posted a photo of him in the Performance Center, showing off his tremendous abdomen, with the caption that says, "Hey Finn, are you ready?" Something along the lines of that. And then he runs it.
Oh my God, I
All right,
saw
we're
that
not,
edit.
we're not gonna bring that up right now. Anyway,
I put the picture on the screen right now.
all right. Here's a photo of Finn Balor with tits. Anyway,
Yeah.
he ran in on
Like Daniel
Bobby Roode, I
Bryan.
believe, attacking Shinsuke Nakamura, and he was
Yes.
like, "What's up? I'm back in the ring."
Yeah.
But nothing else was told.
He's
I
back,
believe
but
I
he's
heard that
technically not
he's
cleared
still
by the
technically
doctors.
not medically cleared. But
He's
he
not
looks
cleared yet, but he's.
but he looks like he's ready to step back in the ring.
Christ,
No.
Joe. Like Daniel Bryan. See, the thing with. No, I'm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but. That brings up the question: do you think
Yeah,
Balor is gonna
better match
be
for the United
back in
States
NXT until he comes back out to the main roster,
I
or
wouldn't
will
say
he
I wouldn't
come
say
back to the?
NXT. I think he's gonna make a surprise. I'm saying this right now. I'm calling it.
That'd be great.
Finn Balor makes a surprise appearance, or makes his surprise return at Mania.
That'd be awesome.
I don't know how it's gonna happen. I think he's gonna head back into the title
Sneaky
chase.
suspicion.
I believe he's gonna just say, "What's up?
Spoiler
I'm
alert,
back."
By the way, put a big.
I don't know
spoiler
why,
in
but I
the
had this
podcast.
sneaking, this weird feeling that he's gonna save Shinsuke Nakamura at an NXT taping that's gonna air next week. I have no idea why, but
Because it happened.
it might happen. I mean,
I believe it.
according to the article. Yeah, exactly. It put spoiler, blah. There it is, right there. But anyways, I think that my thing with Balor is that I would like him back in NXT, but it's way too soon for Mania. Because I still want to see Taker versus Balor, not Taker versus Reigns. Vince, you.
Anyways, What's
I
this?
don't
Roman
know
Reigns
what that was.
gets
What if this happens though? What if this happens? Reigns gets attacked by Balor backstage, and they're like, "Oh, who's gonna face the Undertaker now? Who's gonna face the Undertaker?" Then Balor appears, and
Yeah.
that happens.
Oh, yeah.
My whole
He-
thing is he's gonna like instead of having Samoa Joe
Oh.
versus
Hey, you're a Samoan named Joe. I'm a Samoan named
I
Joe.
think they're gonna have
What's up?
Roman
Yeah.
Reigns versus
There's
Samoa
only room
Joe,
for one of us here.
and then for Undertaker,
He-
I think
he-
they're gonna pull the trigger with
that
John
reminds
Cena
me-
versus Undertaker, because right now it looks like John Cena's gonna be kept out of the WWE title picture. Maurice and John Cena. That could happen. That could very well happen. Yeah.
Well, keep in mind there was a rumor going around saying that there'd be a mixed tag with Nikki Bella versus Miz and Maurice. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's set up right now.
Exactly. That reminds me. What happens if we get a repeat of the WrestleMania 27 main event, but without The Rock dicking everything up? What if we get John Cena versus Miz again, and the Undertaker attacks him then, and then it could be like what they did with Rock, where they book it a year in advance. It probably won't happen, but I think that'd be cool.
It really.
I
Doesn't.
know it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. But my thing
That's
is
forever,
that
because Undertaker
I'm
got-
still extremely salty about Undertaker being eliminated by Reigns, because I know exactly what's gonna happen. Here's the thing. I just want to see Reigns get tombstoned. Although, a match with Taker and Reigns is going to last forever. That's
Yeah.
going to be one. That's good.
I will march down with you to WWE headquarters and
He's not what he
pull
used to
Vince
be.
out by his hand.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I swear to God, if they make Reigns squash Taker, I'm done. I'm gonna cancel my
Roman needs to
subscription.
look strong, damn it. He's gonna be the key to the future.
And ask why.
Why? Why'd you do this to
I
me?
think it will. Because if
Going back to
it should.
Cassius
Suck a
Ohno,
dick,
aka
Vince.
He was.
better known on the Indies as Chris Hero. Do you think that
Wasn't that CM
this
Punk's
jump
first
to
that
NXT
said
will
who
help
should
him?
Be in the Shield besides not Roman Reigns.
like just help him? Period. Because like looking at him now and then looking at him back then, he has gained a lot of weight.
We need Roman. We need Roman so I can bury him years later.
Yes, that was CM Punk's actual pick for like the
I
third
would
member of the
prefer
Shield. It
anybody
was
but
Cassius
Roman.
Ohno, Chris Hero,
I think
and
it would be better
then
if Roman
Hunter
just
was all like, "Nah,
or
picking
just
Reigns."
stuck as a heel. His stupid face run makes him look stupid.
Honestly,
Yeah,
though,
exactly.
I would have preferred Chris Hero. I'll call him Chris Hero, okay?
Alright, there's one thing I wanted to bring up with about WWE.
Anybody but you, Roman.
And this was supposed to happen last week, but the podcast never came out last week. So, WWE.
Suffering sucked.
We got DDP going in
just saying.
with the Rock and Roll Experience and Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
Whatever, doesn't matter. I've never heard of them until now.
Yeah.
But I got a couple guys that I'm just gonna run by you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You guys think they should be in? First on the list, Vader, who has been who's been just like
Rock and Roll
what, like, 2
Express.
years left to live
Yeah,
after this
who?
year.
You
Yeah.
bitch. No, just kidding. I'm not that angry about it.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I looked it up. He's not in the Hall of Fame yet, which is kind of mind-boggling to be.
Less than that,
frank
actually.
with you guys. Mind-boggling.
Less than that. I'm surprised he's
It's
not
like, no.
like already like dead. To be completely honest.
I actually think he's
This
got
thing-
less than a
this
year,
thing's
so
Luke
if
Harper's
ever
side
if there was ever a time to
should
do
be
it, it'd be
doesn't.
now.
Yeah.
He's not as fat. Just say he's not as fat.
Like he is. There are things that people his size should not be doing, and yet he does
Yeah.
them.
he should definitely be in the Hall of Fame.
I know,
But
but Luke Harper is much more.
Vince, if you're listening to
He's
this,
much healthier than Vader is.
That and Vader was
put
like
Vader in the
the
Hall of
first
Fame this
guy
year.
to
Just
you
do
see
it.
his size do all the moonsaults and
Yeah.
have that
Yeah,
agility
exactly.
and
Of course,
stuff.
I was going to bring up China. Should she be inducted this year, or should they wait till like next year? Or
Absolutely.
years later.
And China. Well, we had this
If not this
discussion.
year, if not this year, then next year, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I think that we talked about this on the unreleased episode
It's the
where
only woman.
it's either Karma or China that's going to be in the Hall of Fame. I personally think it's going to be China just because I
She's
think
done
she
more
left
for the
more of a
company.
legacy.
She's done more for the company, left more of a legacy. Like
Yeah,
you said.
exactly. She was the first woman intercontinental
Alundra
champion.
Blaze
Only
in there,
woman.
Lita's
Which was-
in there.
Yeah, the only
Isn't Lita in
woman
there too?
intercontinental champion. So, I think you need
Mae Young,
like
Miss.
a nice
It should
dom.
be China.
Is there already a female in the Hall of Fame? There's
This
Alundra
year,
Blaze.
if not this year, then
Alundra
next year.
Blaze,
I don't know.
right?
Alundra Blaze, Jacqueline.
This year.
Yeah.
That's my thing.
Yes.
That's why
Yeah,
Vince has
yeah,
to
Leah's
put her
in there.
because of,
So,
the adult film
I
scandal.
personally think it's gonna be China.
I think that's the only reason
because-
why I'm hesitant to
It
put
should.
her in there.
Mm.
I know Triple H. I know Triple H is all for it. He's like, yes, she definitely deserves to be in there. She was the first. She was the only female member of the Generation X, only female Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the, she was slated to be the first female WWE
Which
champion.
which is very unfortunate.
But Jeff Jarrett's just like, nah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Jeff Jarrett's like, nah. I'm not dropping my title to no woman. Yeah, that's true.
Which would have been amazing. It would have been huge.
It would have been huge, but
Yeah, but Jeff Jarrett's a prick anyway.
Yeah.
he made TNA. And
I don't have anyone.
yeah, but
else
Vince
that,
is like,
you know how they have
we
the-
can't put her in the Hall of Fame because she was in the porno.
Yeah, I think
However,
it's
I'm okay with having Trish Stratus undressed on live TV.
Kid that was
What an asshole.
is a big fan of
He's an asshole.
he was the first.
You got anyone else?
But it was a kid that was that came on there with Stardust, and he got
Yeah.
signed to like
Oh yeah, the Ultimate
day contract.
Warrior
and
Award.
He was cancer. It was like Dark Quasar or something like that. I can't remember
Connor the
his
Crusher?
actual name, but he also succumbed to
Rest in peace.
a child cancer and died. Yeah, it's really sad. That's why I think that he's probably going to be the
what was his
Warrior
name?
award this year.
Yeah.
It would be alright because
Oh, it's
kinda
adorable.
Like one of those things like Make-A-Wish kids that
That's not adorable. That's sad.
they just didn't
Yeah.
make it. Just sad. Sorry to bring this down.
Recipient. Which would be all right.
Oh. He has not been inducted into the Hall of Fame yet.
Oh, by the way, another rumor is that that they're gonna induct Owen Hart this year
I think that's kind of what
for the Hall of Fame.
You mean he wasn't?
The Hart family
He's
is
not.
still kind of mad at Vince with the whole
He's not inducted.
kind of.
Well, I mean, there are reasons not to put him in
Like Owen Hart never
like,
happened and
because
I
he
think
broke
that's
Stone
probably
Stone
why they're
Cold
not
Steve
gonna do it
Austin's
this
neck.
year or ever, which is really it's sad because he was part of the Hart family, Hart Foundation, the Hart family, the Hart dynasty. You can't
Yeah.
talk about the Hart. You cannot talk about
So
the Harts.
that's
Yeah.
that's
You cannot
really
talk about the Harts without mentioning Owen Hart, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, Bret Hart. You cannot manage. You can't just.
he's part of the Hart
Yeah.
dynasty.
It's sad.
He-
It's truly sad.
He,
should definitely
he was a
be
great
nominated.
wrestler too.
Yeah, that too.
Vince is being too big of a prick to swallow his pride and just say, okay, yeah, we were wrong.
Owen Hart
Owen.
We should
at
root
least
for these
once.
guys."
Rest in peace.
Roman Reigns. Anyway, I'm trying to think. They.
He's too busy swallowing other things.
Well, all right then.
This took a turn.
He should definitely be there eventually.
Yeah, so...
No.
Anything else? Anyone else who should be in the Hall of Fame?
No one can.
I'm just gonna address the elephant in the room.
What?
A lot of
He was an
people are
asshole.
thinking Chris Benoit should be there eventually,
Oh my
but
god.
that is probably never gonna happen.
It's never gonna happen. The thing with Chris Benoit, okay? He was a great wrestler. We can't deny that.
But-
Great wrestler.
But Chris Benoit, the
great-
person, that's another issue
Chris Ben-
altogether.
Exactly. Chris Benoit, the person, is different than Chris Benoit, the wrestler. And
He is. It's always that.
it's funny because if Vince doesn't do it, the fans are gonna bitch and moan, and if he does do it, the media's gonna bitch and moan.
Pretty
They
much.
inducted a murderer into the Hall of Fame. Like you
So
can't.
if he's caught between a rock and a hard place,
Yeah,
the
exactly.
best thing to do is just keep quiet.
Yeah, just keep quiet about it. And
Yeah, because
I mean,
he was dropped.
I honestly think
because
that
was
he
mentally,
shouldn't be
not there.
blacklisted
Not
like he is, because
mentally be-
like Jimmy Snuka is always talked about in high regards, even though he was.
But then again, keep in mind he was dropped of the charges.
That's true. Yeah, he was dropped out of the charges, and he didn't. Same with Benoit. He was also mentally not there. He had the mind of like a
I think they would have.
Like an Alzheimer's patient, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Like an 80-something Alzheimer's patient. Which it's sad because if Chris Benoit was still around, I think the company would not be radically different, but there would be. I think it would be.
Is that going to happen right now?
Yeah.
No. Because it's.
Yeah, and people are also
it's at this
talking
point
about
right now, it's really just WWE's
else
doctors
was
who
it?
tell them they can't wrestle. Every other doctor
about
who's
Daniel
been
Bryan
saying
being in the
yes,
Hall of
yes,
Fame,
yes.
which is not going to happen. We can just agree on that right now. It's not
Not-
going to happen.
At
It's
least
just-
not
I think
anytime
Vince
soon.
doesn't like him
Not
because
now.
he's
Yeah,
typical, WWE
He needs
guy.
one last match.
Big sweaty men. He's not the big sweaty men that Vince McMahon loves.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He's
Yeah.
he's not the Roman Reigns type of guy.
Good.
Vince McMahon likes big sweaty man.
Yes, everyone's heard the jingle, but I feel like it's just
But-
too soon to have a guy like Daniel Bryan part of the Hall of Fame.
Because he's only like a 32 or 33,
think
right?
what's
He's
gonna
he's not even that
happen
old.
is I've heard,
He's not even like in his
I've heard
40s yet.
people
So
agree with
my
Daniel.
thing is that I
Daniel
personally
said if
think
they ever
that
allow it,
he's gonna have one last match, because his last match was a match on SmackDown in a fatal 4-way tag team match. That can't be his last match.
It'd be a technically sound match. That's a fantasy match that people want to see, that they don't know it.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah, because
Oh, absolutely.
I still don't see it.
it's great because kind of like how you put like any type of legend with another match, like AJ versus someone. Anyone versus Bryan is automatically a dream match. He can make Roman Reigns look like a champ
Like the widest match in the
because he's Daniel Bryan.
To be fair,
it's-
to be fair, every match that Roman had with Styles was a pretty good match,
world.
but only because Styles
It was
carried
a-
it.
I really
Yeah.
like the
Yeah,
Kurt
but
Angle, Daniel Bryan match. But if
who would your
if
dream match with
there's
Daniel
ever a
Bryan be?
tag team
Personally,
match that
mine would be
Bryan has
Nakamura, but only because
I
I'm
think he'd
an
be in there with,
NXT
Hideo
addict.
Itami versus a couple other guys.
That's a tough
I
one.
think it'd be a good match. Because those two guys have
Yeah,
similar
me too.
styles, it would match really well.
I like the Kurt Angle Bryan one.
I would. Go ahead.
That'd be a good match.
That'd be
a good
awesome.
match.
Yeah. That'd be amazing.
I don't know. I think my dream match for Dan O'Brien, if I could choose literally any wrestler,
Yeah, at least
Eddie Guerrero,
Chavo.
I'd want to see
Yep.
that.
It would be a great match.
Yeah, Derrick.
Yeah, but Daniel Bryan's is Eddie. Eddie's in the Hall of Fame, right?
I think a lot of people
Eddie Guerrero.
out, when they get out
Is
of
he?
WWE,
Okay.
I think they just feel a lot happier. Like a lot of weight's just been lifted off the
Chavo's
Cody
not-
Rhodes, he
he-
seems a lot
Honestly,
He's still wrestling though,
being held
Chavo
out.
is
as
wrestling.
Derrick saw.
Chavo's doing great, better than he did in the WWE. Which one, he's happier.
It's a lot more.
Two,
It's a lot more freedom.
one, he's happier. Two, he's actually done a lot better in the ring. Because
Yeah.
when he came down to Texas and faced Sammy Guevara,
We're begging.
that was an incredible match.
Anyway,
Oh, that reminds
I just
me.
wanted to bring up one more,
Derrick saw Chavo Guerrero live only on the vlog, which you can see on the Press Box channel. Please subscribe for more vlogs like that. Watch it, please.
for the Hall of Fame and
Please
everything.
watch it.
I was thinking maybe
I'm
King
so
3D could go
please,
into the Hall of Fame
please.
this year or next year. I know they just retired from WWE and now they're back off in the Indies.
Yep.
Indies doing their own thing, but you have
Yeah.
how he is.
That'd be good.
Oh,
Mm,
yeah. Mm.
Well,
I don't know if the
Devon's
Hall of
actually
Fame
with the
will
company
in the,
doing
Hall of Fame or not.
backstage
He is?
stuff. Yeah, backstage stuff is what Devon's doing. Bubba Ray, however, he's doing
Yeah.
the independent show
So,
stuff.
if you definitely-
isn't he back to Bully Ray
I
now?
think
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
the Hardys ever come back, if either Matt Hardy or Jeff Hardy ever comes back, you put them in the Hall of Fame with Team 3D, and you have Chris.
They're not in,
Meek Man.
they're not in the Hall of Fame, but they are in the archives.
He
And they
is-
are in TNA, and they are.
Edge is. I'm just saying you have Edge and Christian induct them into the Hall of Fame because those three have had tremendous matches. They had like the best TLC matches anyone could ever dream of seeing ever. Go watch them.
Isn't
They
Edge already
are-
in the Hall of Fame though?
They are tremendous matches.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
It's money, but
The
here's
first
thing.
TLC match,
It
actually.
happened outside WWE. We all know how Vince feels about things happening outside
Yeah.
WWE and having success.
Speaking of the Hardys, that reminds me. If they come back to WWE, they have to keep the broken gimmick, because that
They
gimmick
didn't
is
mention
money.
They didn't mention his run in TNA. They only mentioned his run in New Japan, and they only showed like old footage. Of him
How about
in
it-
WCW? And it's dying.
How about AJ Styles though?
So they
He practically.
anything that happened in TNA,
Really?
Yeah.
or anything independent besides New Japan, just because they have this weird thing with New Japan. Of course he is. So is Finn Balor.
That's pretty much it.
But
I want to see. To be honest, I want to see that match.
oh, by the way, Matt Hardy is
Oh,
such a
the
troll on
buzzers.
Twitter.
Ah, yes, wonderful.
else is
He
new?
keeps tweeting. He keeps tweeting Bray Wyatt saying, "I want to
Follow
fight
the
you."
buzzards, follow
It's
the
like,
flying
oh, okay,
birds.
thank you for
Yes,
teasing me.
wonderful.
I mean, those two gimmicks going at it, that'd be great.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
Delete the
Brother.
buzzards.
Oh,
Delete. That reminds me. That reminds me in Boston. I went to Hell in a Cell, and while we were in line, the whole crowd was chanting, "Delete,
this is the last
delete,
thing.
delete!" It was
If any of those
insane.
racing fans out there, go out and watch the Daytona
It was amazing.
500.
It was like
It's
the best experience ever.
first big race
But
of the year. And,
yeah, I think that's pretty
I'm
much
just gonna
it for
say
wrestling.
I want
We're going on an
I
hour
think-
here, so I think we should wrap it up pretty soon.
Chase
That
Elliott
and my
or-
laptop's dying.
Tony Stewart's done racing.
Wrap
so,
it up. Okay.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. to win it. Maybe next week. No, it was more like this. Ready?
I just want Ryan to rant about it.
I don't. Maybe if he's not coughing like this.
No.
That's what he was doing.
Coughing.
I'm serious. Before the recording started, we couldn't even hear him talking. It was just him coughing. Yeah.
And then silence.
And then just silence, and we were all laughing at him because we're dicks.
All right. Let's stop.